Have a wondrous Winterveil, friend. Be sure to say hello to Great Father Winter, who's currently in Ironforge. If you've been nice this year, you'll receive wondrous treats on the day of the Feast of Winterveil. Be sure to tell him what you hope to get this year. Also, be sure to stock up on treats to give those who've been nice this year. We have a great selection to choose from. Fresh from our farm to your plate. It's Smoky Wood Pasture's wholesome goodness.
Hurry back!
How are ya?
Winterveil to you. Little girl. Good children get special, discounts at any local Smoky Wood Pastures vendor. Yeah. Ho, ho, hello! I am Great Father Winter, and I, courtesy of the fine folks of Smoky Wood Pastures, fresh from our farm to your plate, it's Smoky Wood Pastures' wholesome goodness, would like to wish you a fantastic feast of Winterveil. If you've been good this year, maybe you will receive treats from Smoky Wood Pastures as your treat for the feast of Winterveil.
See you soon.
Hey, can you do Great Father Winter a favor, little girl? Not to needlessly talk about myself in the third person, but Great Father Winter has been at this all day, and he could use a treat himself. Some gingerbread cookies and ice-cold milk to wash them down with would really hit the spot. Think you could be a friend to the Great Father and fetch some for me?
Have a good one.
Gifts, treats, presents, but I say, those goblins pollute the true meaning of this season. The Feast of Winterveil. This is a time of renewal. The land slumbers under a blanket of snow brought forth by Great Father Winter, who is not the bumbling fool over there in the red suit. If you're interested in learning what the feast is all about for yourself, ask historian Karnik at the Explorers League. I'm sure he'll be surprised that someone cares about history rather than getting presents. You're quite the helper to old Great Father Winter there, adventurer. Have a great feast of Winterveil. Here's a little something, you know, for the effort. The Feast of Winterveil, you say? Alas, in times past it held a more substantial meaning to us dwarves. Nowadays, it seems as though others have turned the legend of Great Father Winter into something that helps to sell candies and presents. It's no surprise that Goli is bitter about that sort of change. He and other dwarves like him cling to our past like a banner of war. While I think a little celebration is always good, it is important to remember the origins of the feast. Here, if you're interested in learning more about the Feast of Winterveil, read this book. While I think our recognition of the legend is the appropriate one, I'm enough of a scholar to appreciate the collection of all information into a single source. When you're done, take the book to King Magni Bronzebeard. I know for a fact he'd be interested in hearing that others have taken an interest in the older legends. The legends and lore surrounding the Winterveil are ones that have faded from the forefront of public thought over the years. While I recognise that the goblins are helping to revive the season for their own ends, the fact that the citizenry thinks about it, at least in some form, does good to keep such lore alive. Your desire to go beyond the material and learn about our past is an admirable trait, young adventurer. I salute your erudite nature. I got what you need!
You found it! You've saved Smokywood Pasture's Feast of Winterveil. Poor Sax. We'll be sure to send a team out there and figure out a way to unfreeze him. Hopefully he'll be back in time for the day of the feast. He'll need to make up missed time working, though. Still, this wouldn't even be possible if it weren't for you. We at Smokywood Pastures appreciate the recovery of the stolen treats, adventurer. For that, we'd like to offer you a special gift, presented by none other than Great Father Winter himself. Please, speak with Great Father Winter, and he will give you your Feast of Winterveil gift from us here at Smokywood Pastures. From our farm to your plate, it's always Smokywood Pastures, wholesome goodness. Thanks to you, of course.
Ho ho hello, adventurer. The goblins told me that you have earned a special gift this holiday season, and I am pleased to give it to you. Here you go. Have a wondrous Feast of Winterveil this and every season in the future.